We have just got a brand new Rising Stars promo in NBA Live Mobile with 587 overall Masters and their 89 overall Grandmaster counterparts will be dropping later on throughout the promo. I'm going to show you exactly how you can get these guys and what it's going to take in order to get those 89 overall Grandmasters. So let's take a look at the limited time event itself. It is a format that we have had previously. I think this is the first time we are getting it in Season 8. There are a couple of modifications to the format which I'll go into a little bit later on if I've spotted them correctly, but as you'll notice there is two separate sections roughly with this promo. There's one running along the bottom over here which have ones for each of the different masters. These are going to unlock on different times. So the very first day is going to give you those Evan Mobley events. The next day those Evan Mobley events will be locked, and then the Banchero events will be unlocked, and then it will go through bit by bit. So the next day it will have Chet's events unlocked, Banchero's being locked, and it will go through bit by bit. Hopefully throughout the promo we get 2 cycles of the master events, so when it's got to the end it will then come back around back to those Evan Mobley events. With each of the master events, you can see the one on the left is going to give you a 71 overall version of the player. That will be useful in the sets as we go on to those a little bit later on. You'll also get 500 of these Rising Stars points, and those will add up in the milestones. Again, we'll go on to that a bit later on, but those are going to cost 100 stamina to play through, so a fairly decent amount of stamina to get yourself some more points, and of course that player as well. The right hand side of that, you have got these 5 events to play through. Each one is going to cost 75 stamina, and each one is going to give you one of those player tokens. But so because this is an Evan Mobley event, it's going to give me those Evan Mobley tokens. When I go ahead and play through the Banchero events, those will give me Banchero as a player on that left hand side event. Then on the right hand side it will give me those Banchero tokens, and those are going to be very helpful in upgrading your masters bit by bit, because that is what you have to do with this promo. But that's all going to run along the bottom over there. At the top you can see there are 2 sort of events to play through. The one on the left is the Blitz event. This is just simply going to give you those points. You get 200 Rising Stars points every single event you play through. Each one is only going to cost 25 stamina. They're on a 24-hour reset, so that's 20 events to get 200 points per event. You can go and do that every single day. To the right hand side of that, there is a random player token event. This one is only going to cost you 35 stamina to play through. There are 5 events, but these are on a 12-hour reset. So in total, throughout a day, you're going to play through 10 events. Each one is again going to give you a certain amount of points. This one is going to give 100 points, but it's also going to give you a random player token. Now with this pack, you basically have a 1 in 5 chance of pulling a Chet Holmgren token. You might get that 1 in 5 chance of getting an Evan Mobley token. Basically, you've got an even chance of getting any one of the 5 master tokens running along the bottom. It's completely random. There's no way of increasing your luck on one master. It's completely random as to what master token you actually get. So make sure you're playing through that. The more lucky you get for one master might actually help you getting that master, obviously, because you do need those tokens in order to upgrade those masters. But with all of the points you're getting from the event, those will add up in these milestones over here. You can see you will get 71 overall player select packs. Doesn't really matter which ones you pick up over there. You will get these ones which are random player tokens. Again, these have a 1 in 5 chance of pulling either of the master tokens. You also have ones which are guaranteed. So this one's going to be one of each of the specific player tokens, 5 in total, to help yourself out over there. You will also get things such as these Rising Stars trophies, which can simply be used in place of any of the player tokens. They're not specific to any one master. They are sort of a wild card when it comes to the set. So this could be used in place of a Chet Holmgren token. It could be used in place of an Evan Mobley token. Whatever master you're trying to go for, this one can be used instead of that. But you'll get more of those players, more of those tokens as you go through these milestones. As you keep scrolling through at 55,000 points, you will get this core over here. Make sure you're using that by sticking it on your team that you're using to play through the events. You will get a slight boost, as you'll notice in that top left hand corner. Every single time you play through an event using this core, you will get more of a percentage points boost. At 70,000 points, you're going to get an 81 overall select pack. Again, that will help you out as we take a look at the sets. You'll get another one at 110,000 points. The very end of the milestone is at 120,000. That is just going to give you some more Rising Stars trophies. So now let's head over into the sets, because this is going to be where you're upgrading your masters. But before we get onto that, there are some extra ways of getting some points. You can see there is a big player points exchange. This is exchanging each one of the 71 overall players over here, so you can see all 5 of them in this set once to get 5,000 Rising Stars points. Now this does not have a cooldown on it because you can only do it once throughout the promo. It doesn't really matter when you do it, but as long as you're doing it, you're getting your points. That is definitely going to help you through those milestones. There's a very similar one for the tokens over here. So one of each of the tokens to get yourself 5,000 Rising Stars points. Again, that's not repeatable. You can only do it once throughout the promo. However, the small player points exchange is repeatable. It's on a 24-hour cooldown, meaning you can do it once every single day. You need 571 overall players. It can be any of the 71s to get yourself 1,500 Rising Stars points. Very similar stuff for the tokens over here. These are exchanging 5 player tokens, any 5, to get 2,500 of those points. Again, on a 24-hour reset, and again, it can be done throughout the promo, whereas the big ones cannot be done repeatedly. What I recommend with this set is you're putting in tokens of players which you don't want to get. Before you start playing through the promo, have in mind a certain 1 or possibly 2 masters in which you want to get. You can make that decision based on the news tab, maybe taking your team into consideration with what positions you want to upgrade, maybe the playstyles, maybe the boost, whatever it is you're looking for in a player. Pick 1, possibly 2 masters in which you want to get. So say, for example, I'm looking at the news tab. I really like the look of this Chet Holmgren over here, so I want to get him. For an example, if I do then want to get him, I would not put any of his tokens in this set. Instead, I would use, say, Evan Mobley tokens in this set over here. And the reason for that is, if we take Holmgren as an example, you need him at 71 overall, plus 5 of his tokens to get him up to 77 overall. Then you need another 10 to get him up to 81, another 30 to 84, and then finally another 65 tokens to get him from 84 to 87 overall. Now that is the same for every single one of these masters, just needing those specific master tokens. So you can see Banchero needing 5 tokens, then 10, then 30, and then finally 65 tokens to get him up to 87 overall. Now, of course, the trophies can be used in place of any of those tokens, and you can get some more by trading in some other tokens. So you need 2 of the player tokens to get yourself 1 of the trophies. This set does not have a cooldown. It can be done as many times as you want. I recommend, again, using the tokens which you don't want a player for. Using my example earlier, if I want to get Chet Holmgren, I would say put in 2 Evan Mobley tokens into this set over here, get myself a trophy, use that trophy to then help me upgrade Chet along the way. Now, of course, I mentioned earlier there will be 89 overall versions of the masters. You can tell that by going into limited time events, going into Rising Stars, going into that info tab, and you can see they are going to go up to 89 overall. Now, in the past, those 89 overall players have required an extra 100 tokens to take them up to the next level. So say I go ahead, I get myself an 87 overall Evan Mobley, I will then need 100 extra tokens to get the 89 overall version of him. Now, this is just speculation, but it's based off of information that we have had in the past. The 89s are likely going to be playstyle select, pretty much guaranteed to be the same position as the master card. So Mobley at 89 overall will be a power forward. However, the boost we are not sure about. It could either be an elite position boost or a gold team boost. There is no way of telling what that will be. It might even be a gold position boost. Again, we just have to wait and see. Those sets will likely drop sort of midway through the promo, as it were. So you'll get up to an 87 overall, and then you'll need 100 more tokens in order to get an 89. Now, they could change that. That is just based off of information that we have had with this same promo structure in the past. Then going on into the store, there isn't a huge amount of stuff you can do. You can watch an advert over here on the right hand side, 5 of those a day to get 75 of the points every single time. You can spend 10k coins over there to get 300 Rising Stars points in total. NBA cash offers along the top, and then there's BOGO offers, and of course some extra bundles if you are willing to spend the money. Now, in terms of changes to this promo, which I mentioned earlier, I think this watch ad pack is brand new to this promo structure. Don't think we have seen that before. And then I think in the milestones, they made a couple of tweaks here and there with what you're getting through those milestones. Again, I could be wrong about that, so someone in the comments down below could correct me, but let's go on to those calculations, and we'll start off what you're getting completely guaranteed. Now, the promo itself is out for a total of 8 days, just over a week, in order to get yourself the masters. Assuming there are 2 cycles of all of these master events along the bottom, you will get 5,000 points throughout the promo itself. From the Blitz event, you're going to get yourself 32,000 points, and then from the random player token event, you're going to get yourself 8,000 points. Using those 2 big exchanges, the big player one and the big token one, you're getting 10,000 points combined. Using all of the small ones throughout the promo, you will get 32,000 points. From the store, using the coin pack and the watch ad pack, that will get you 5,400 points throughout the promo, giving yourself a total of 92,400 points. Now, you'll notice in the milestones that should get you up to the 90k milestone mark. However, you will also get a court which gives you a slight boost, and you can potentially pull store exclusive players, which you can see on the news tab. They again have that points boost. You can get them potentially from the trade up sets. You want to go into the core section of the set, scroll all the way down to these trade up sets, and if you get lucky enough in the elite trade up 1 set, getting yourself those 82 overall store exclusive players, then you will obviously get an extra points bonus. So I do think you could potentially get up to 100,000 points in those milestones, which will get you an extra reward. But through all of these milestones, you will get yourself a total of 51 random tokens, which is essentially 10 of each of the tokens. Using that 1 in 5 chance, guaranteed you will get 23 tokens of each of the specific masters. Again, assuming there are 2 cycles running along the bottom, that's 10 of each of the master tokens. Through the random token event, you'll get in total 80 of these random player token packs. That's going to give you roughly 16 of each. Again, you could be more lucky or less lucky with whatever master you want to get. Through the milestones, you're getting 37 trophies. If you add all of that up for one single master, including the trophies, you'll get 96 player tokens. And then you will use this set over here in order to get yourself some extra trophies. To then go from a 71 overall master all the way up to an 89 overall master, it's going to cost you 210 tokens. However, to go to an 87 overall master, it's going to cost you 110 tokens. Now, I did mention earlier in the milestones, you can get an 81 overall select pack. If you use that, that will reduce the amount of tokens required to get up to 89 overall or 87 overall. And instead of being 210 and 110 tokens, it will be 195 or 95 tokens for either one. So as a no money spent player, I do think you'll probably be able to get yourself 1, if not 2 87 overall masters based off of all these calculations. If you're getting extremely lucky, you could potentially get an 89 overall master. Again, that is just dependent on luck as to how many of each of the specific master tokens you are getting. Whether you're getting the ones you want or not, it is all dependent on luck, because a lot of this stuff is going to be based on these random player tokens through the milestones and through this event. So that is something definitely to take into consideration. Using those trade up sets as well will potentially help you out in getting a little bit further through those milestones and potentially getting an extra 25 Rising Stars trophies, depending on how early on you get those extra players. And of course, if you're getting all 3, that will help you a lot more than if you are, say, just getting 1. But that again is dependent on luck. So let me know in the comment section down below what you're going to try and do with the promo. Are you going to try and get, say, 1 or 2 87s? Are you going to put all your eggs in one basket and try and get an 89 overall player? Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. But of course, this promo is going to cost quite a bit of stamina to play through. You saw the stamina cost with all of those events. And if you want to know exactly how you can get unlimited stamina in Season 8, go check out the video in the bottom left-hand corner. I went through the best methods in order to get stamina. Go check out that video, and I'll see you guys in that one. Peace!